Hey guys, welcome to SFit, Free to be Fit. Today what I'm doing, I'm trying to focus on my legs to make sure that I activate my glutes correctly, and during the squats and the lunges and snatches and all other exercises that we do. And I'm using a Pilates chair for that, which I think is great. You can activate your glutes, your adductors, hamstrings, you name it, you can do it here. Plus, of course, engage the core. The first one is you're facing the chair with your feet just about an inch or two away from the edge of the Pilates chair. Engaging your core again, scooping the abs in, maintaining a nice natural lumbar curve. Engaging your glutes, raising your one leg. Try to focus on your hips, making sure that you're not raising one hip higher than the other. So you're really engaging those abs, that core. You're retracting your scapulas, you're depressing your shoulders, really growing tall. Then find a comfortable position on the step. Put your hands into the Ginny hand, and then engage your glute and press the step down. Make sure that through the entire motion, you're really focusing on your abs, tightening that core, maintaining lumbar curve, and squeezing those glutes on the way down. Also, make sure that your hips are not going all the way and not moving around during the exercise. We're really trying to focus on stability. And repeat on the other hand. This is a warm-up and then activation. So the focus is that the springs won't be too hard. So you can either use 1 or 2 springs. And we're doing 2 rounds of 20. So this is just the warm-up. The next one will be to warm up our adductors, the in thigh. A lot of exercises really, like if you're working on your squats and you're always in the front, mostly bodybuilder position, not the powerlifters tend to have their feet slightly wide apart, but really focusing on facing your knees and your toes forward, you're really eliminating a lot of work that you can do with your adductors. So to make sure that we cover those, what you do again, focus on pelvic stability, engage your core. You will be about 12 to 15 inches away from the chair, and this really depends on your body composition, but make sure that whatever you are, you can comfortably press it down, engaging your glute and the inner thigh. Again, you will need your glute to enable the rotation of the leg. So bringing it in, we're facing forward, everything is facing forward, and we're really squeezing the glute and the inner thigh to bring it together, to bring it down to the floor. And this is how it looks from the back. Again, we're focusing on the stability, so it's nice to have a mirror where you can look at your pants and the line of the pants and see where your hips are. So this is how it looks. Again, we have a nice straight line. We're bringing it down and up. There will be some natural body motion, just that, anything you do, you're going to move slightly, but you're really working on staying strong. You're driving through the heel with the leg that's on the floor. You're really tightening your glutes to ensure the rotation of the leg. You're really tightening your core. Again, you have a slight lumbar curve in your lower back. To check that, you can just lie down and relax and put your hands on the floor, and you can see that there is this little space, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to maintain it. And that is maintained, and also your lower back is protected when you're really engaging those lower abs. And the sensation is similar. It's a pulling motion from the bottom up, and then you're pulling it to the side because your core is really framed. It's transverse abdominis, your lower abs, your upper abs, so it really goes around and up. This is not just the crunching motion of your upper abs, the abs that are more, the six-pack abs, which are, don't get me wrong, I like those too. But anyhow, in the third part of the warm-up, yes, You'll put your hands in the genie position. You'll shift your weight to the one foot, whether it's left or right, whatever you study. You take your toes and you press your pedal down. Once you find your position again, hips are squared, facing forward, everything nice and tight. You shift your weight slowly, and in control motion, you put the left leg up or the right leg, depending which leg is on the pedal. You're shifting your weight forward, so you are in a running, more in a running position. That's how it looks to me at least. But the weight is shifted forward, and we need this in order to be able to press ourselves up. So all the weight is in the front foot. The front foot is facing forward. You can put your hands out, and you're really doing most of the work with your left glute in my case. Left glute, quads, well, really the entire leg is working. Everything is staying tight, shoulders back and away from the ears, and you're doing again 20 on each side. So when you're done, shift your weight back to the foot that's on the pedal, in the control motion, go up. And the same thing will be on the left. You press the pedal down, hands in genie position, shift the weight forward in the control motion, step on the chair, your toe is aligned with the outer edge, shifting your weight forward, putting the weight on the front leg, you're coming up. At the top, sometimes you need to adjust the foot, go ahead and do that, but make sure that your hips are squared and forward, and you're really pressing up with the front leg. That's the working leg. Over here, if you put more resistance, it will make it easier. The lighter, the harder it is, because you really have to balance and control your body. Again, pressing that down, shifting weight, and we're done. This is our warm-up.